What's up, everybody? I'm going to be covering today the standard 3 of the CST Algebra 2 standard, which is students are adept at operations on polynomials, including long division. This is the division standard. So there are two methods to do this type of standard. There's regular old-fashioned long division right here, and then of course synthetic division right here. Now, to keep with the standard, I'll start off with long division first, and then I'll go on to synthetic division. In my opinion, synthetic division is kind of easier, but I don't know about you. You might want to stick to long division if you like, but honestly, in my opinion, I like synthetic division better. I'll show you why in a bit. Okay, the problem that I got was parentheses n to the fourth power minus 9n cubed plus 15n squared plus 17n minus 26 divided by n minus 3. Now, how you do this is the same as what you do in regular number math. Take this number right here, n minus 3, and you put it all over here, right? You put this big old thing into the little box right here. Now I have everything worked out, and I will explain it soon. Alright, so as same as with any regular division, you have to figure out how many times it goes in. So since this is an equation, excuse me, since this is an equation, you have to fit it into two coefficients. So the first one that I start off with is n cubed. If you multiply it out, n times n cubed is n to the fourth power. Why? Because n cubed times n to the first, because remember this is an imaginary number 1 right here, is n to the fourth, times negative 3n cubed, because every time you put something in here you have to multiply it out because of the distributive property. Thank you, distributive property. Anyway, I get this, n to the fourth power plus 3n cubed. Now what you do is you subtract it. Add it, subtract it, really doesn't matter. Just do what you would do in regular division. I just add it because I think it's easier, or I think it's the wrong way, but I think most likely it's subtraction, but anyways, I might be wrong, I might be right, who knows, but that's how I do it. So I do it all out, and since 9n cubed is right here, I subtract it all out, and I get 6n cubed. Well, why don't you take out the n cubed? No, because the only difference that's right here is the numbers. The n cubed stay the same. So negative 6n cubed, drop the 15n squared. Now do the same thing. I get minus 6n squared multiplied by this, and I got 6n cubed minus 18n squared. Forgot to put the squared right there. Give me a second. There you go. Do it all out. Get negative 3n squared plus 17n. Drop the 17n from above. Same thing. Figure out what fits in here. What I got, I got minus, then 3n. Multiply this out. Negative 3n squared plus 9n. Alright, do it all out. 8n minus 26. Drop the 26 from above. Then what I got is 18. Now, some people, say, oh, well, there's going to be a remainder of 2 if you multiply it out. Don't worry, it's algebra 2. There's most likely going to be a remainder. But anyways, another note. See how this 15n squared and 18n squared, like, that goes against what we've been taught in school, that, oh, if it's less than, then it doesn't work. Well, don't worry about this, because in algebra 2 there aren't any more plus or minuses anymore. There are positives and negatives. So if you get this, oh, this sign should be flipped, because whenever you multiply by the positive, you get flipped signs. Anyways, that's another thing. So 15n, 18n, 3n squared. So don't worry. Positive, negative, doesn't really matter. You'll still get it. Alright? Alright. So that's how you do it, classic long division. Now, synthetic division is where we do it with the coefficients. So see these 1, -9, 15, 17, and -26? Well, I got those from the initial problem. This right here is 1, -9, 15, 17, 26, right? Now, how did I get the 3? Simple, really. I got the 3 from right here. N minus 3, right? So, if I go over here, I have to figure out how to make 3 equal 0. So, how do I make -3 equal 0? I have to make it 3. So, it's just really a simple trick. Just, -3 plus 3 is 0, pretty simple. Anyways, so what you do in synthetic division is you have each of these numbers, right? The first step that you do is drop the first number, right? You get 1, you drop it. Then you multiply 1 by 3. That's 3. And then this result that you get from multiplying 1 and 3, you move it over here, 3. Then you add this number and this number, and you get -6. Now what you do, get -6, multiply it to 3, and then move it to here. -6 times 3 is 18. Alright, -18. Add that to that, you get -3. -3 times 3, -9. Add that to that, 8. 8 times 3, get 24. -26 plus 24 is -2. There we go, -2. Okay, just a little tidbit right there. Anyway, so that's how I do synthetic division. Honestly, for me, it's more simpler this way because you don't have to deal with we'll fit this in there, this in there. But a word to the wise: if this number right here has a coefficient in front of it, like say for example 6n minus 3, then you gotta do long division no matter what. But if it doesn't have a coefficient in front, then it's good for synthetic division. Alright, that is standard 3. Oh, before I forget, like any division type of problem, a real life situation or cases is like, oh, I had 18 apples and I divided it into 3 people. How many apples did I give to each person? Like, I gave 6 apples to each person, that kind of thing. Same thing applies here, except with numbers, coefficients, etc., etc. Right, that's standard 3 of the CST, Algebra 2. Hope you found this helpful. Peace.